Welcome back to another video. Hi everybody. I hope everybody's having a lovely day. My next video is going to be how to say no and my experiences with it as a formal people pleaser. Yes. So as I was younger, I feel like it was very hard for me to say no to people. And I feel like that stemmed from a lot of things, like me wanting to maintain friendships, like me not wanting to be alone. Like there was so many things going on, and it just caused me to people please. But people fail to realize that people pleasing is a toxic trait. Like, it's not toxic to other people because, yeah, they're benefiting from you, but it's toxic to yourself and your own being. Like, you end up doing so many things that you don't want to do just to what? Maintain friendships that probably weren't even cut out for you, because if you said no to that, why would they be upset that you didn't want to do that? That means that they were not your friend in the first place. They were pretty much using you. So I had to learn that the hard way, honestly. As I grew up, as I started losing friends and things like that, I realized people pleasing isn't even a way to keep friends 100%. Like, that's not even something that I should be doing. And it came to the point where I was spending more time with myself. As I said, like, this journey can be very lonely. Like, you will have to spend a lot of time with yourself. But as I was doing that, as I was spending more time with myself, I realized these things that I was agreeing to were things that I did not want to do, and they were low-key hurting my being. They were low-key hurting my soul, because it's like I didn't want to do that, but I was just there for the vibes, to make other people happy, but I wasn't making myself happy. So it got to the point where, as I did get these new friends, and they were good people, like they were treating me right, like they were okay, accepting of my character, my being, but I'm so used to accommodating everybody else. I'm so used to saying yes all the time that I found it hard to say no. I felt like they were gonna be upset if I said no. So things that I really had to sit down and think about was like, okay, how am I going to say no without these people being upset? I remember the first time I ended up saying, no, I don't want to do that, somebody was just like, okay, and moved on. I was so shocked. Because what? That has never happened to me before. But then I realized, this is normal. Hello? Like, you don't want to do that, you don't have to do that. Nobody could force you into doing anything. And if that person said that it was a problem, you should not be around that person. I feel like that's what you guys have to remember. Like, you have to always put you first. You have to always put you first. And that was something that I did struggle with in the past, because one, I'm the older sister. I put everybody first before me, my sisters first, my family's needs first. Like, I'm so used to all of that. And then coming outside, I'm kind of doing the same thing. But another thing, like I said, it's a toxic trait to you, because now also you're doing things that you don't want to do, but people are also seeing that. They're seeing that, and they're feeding off of that. Yes, people will see that, and people will take advantage of that, and that's a disservice to you. And you never want to be a disservice to yourself. You want to always show yourself love, because you're the person who's going to show you the most love, honestly, in this life. You owe it to yourself. So yes, so a few tips that I would give on how to stop becoming a people pleaser, stop becoming a people pleaser. A few tips I would give on to not be a people pleaser is to, one, slow down. You always need to slow down. When somebody asks you to do something, really analyze yourself, how you feel, how you're gonna feel if you do that. Like, don't think about their feelings. I feel like a lot of people often think about, okay, how is this person gonna feel if I don't do this? Like, do they really need me to do this? Like, is this gonna help them? Is this gonna strengthen our friendship? And da-da-da-da-da. Don't think like that. The first question you need to ask is, how am I going to feel if I do this? Do I want to do this? Like, is this the right choice for me? How am I going to feel after I do this? Am I going to feel good? Am I going to feel drained? Am I going to feel like, oh my gosh, I just did that for somebody else? These are the questions you need to be asking yourself. Now, after you've done that, you need to, be respectful when you do these things. Like, I feel like it could also be very empowering when you start saying no, because like, you haven't said no before in a long time. So now you're just like, no, I don't want to do that. I'm not going to do that. But remember, like, you still want to be respectful to the people around you. Just be like, hey, I honestly don't feel like doing that. Like, I'm uncomfortable doing that. I'm tired. Honestly, you don't even really have to give people reason. You don't even have to give people reason. Just be like, I don't want to do that, and this is why. Like, it's simple. The next thing that I would say is be prepared for that person's reaction to how you say no. Because it's either going to show you if this person is good for you or if this person is not good for you. And it might show you that they're not good for you. And what you should do after that is always exit yourself from the situation. But I know that it might hurt depending on who that person was to you. So prepare yourself, prepare your being for all outcomes of this situation, because it might not go the way you want, but honestly, it's always gonna go the way you need. Like, that's always gonna be necessary. It's always gonna show you something that you needed to know. So hey, yes, and those are my few tips and my experiences with being a people pleaser. So I would like to say adios, farewell. I hope everybody has a great, lovely day, and have fun not being a people pleaser. Mwah.